Tito and his common law wife get onto an airplane. They're separated. There's one ticket for first class. There's one ticket for coach. Tito decides he will be taking the nicer of the seats and sends common law wife to the back of the plane. Anderson Silva gets on the airplane. He recognizes both of them, sees they're separated, motions for her, hey, come up here. I have a first class ticket. You come up here and sit by Tito. I'll go to the back of the plane. Great move by Anderson. Tito was revealing the good deed by Anderson, and of course, inadvertently pointed out the fact that he himself lacked chivalry and sent the common law wife into the back of the plane while he sat up front. So the whole thing gets very baffling. I've been in a very similar situation, just sitting on an airplane. I was sitting down, gal's coming down the flight. She's got a bag and she's trying to get it into the overhead. And I said, can I give you a hand? I said, this is I'm unbuckling and coming to my feet to grab her bag and put it over. Turns out the guy behind her is with her and he informs me I will get the bag. To which I quickly just sat down because now I know that I've embarrassed him. I did not know that they were together, and that is very much a real thing. And of course, I'm thinking to myself, well, if you would help her with it, why aren't you helping as she's fumbling it? But I say absolutely nothing because there's a bit of a code there that I had broke, not knowing that they were together. Now I could only imagine it if Tito tries to shove her in the back of the plane, which is so audacious that even his rival, Anderson Silva, couldn't let it go. He couldn't let that ride. I'll sit back here. You come up here where you should have been in the first place. And the whole thing is very interesting. Now, this is all on the heels of Tito taking a dive. And when Tito took that dive, it's a really tough spot because who's going to say he took the dive? It can't be Anderson. Anderson wants the credit. Anderson can't, no, I hit him. I really turned that hip over. I've worked on that in practice 1,000 times. Anderson's not going to come out and say that the shot didn't have any power behind it. So you end up in this really tough spot, but Tito has now gone even a little bit further, saying that the shot was also illegal. He knows it's illegal because the back of my head is, and I quote, sore as hell. So we have this punch that we've all seen that was done by a much smaller man 21 seconds into a contest who was wearing a pillow on his hand known as a 16-ounce boxing glove that rendered one athlete completely unconscious. A reaction that athlete has never had in an entire career of fighting. To go down and be out, tell the referee says 10, then jump back up, have a smile on your face, grab the flag, walk into the back, make sure next call out. Everything here was done very interesting, including changing of the topic and making it an illegal blow. And I only know one guy ever, Josh Thompson. You guys know Josh Thompson? Josh Thompson fought Gerald Strebent in a UFC. As a matter of fact, for time frame, it was the night that Randy and Tito fought. Undercard match. They're down. Josh throws a punch. It misses. Gerald's out. Gerald took the dive. He just didn't wait for a punch to land. Tito at least let one land, right? Very big difference because when they replay it in the live and heat of the moment and Joe Rogan's in the ring interviewing Josh Thompson, they throw it up to the Jumbotron and Joe says to Josh, tell us about this punch. And so they play it for the whole world to see and it misses. And Josh says, I think it missed. That the only way that you could handle that. There's no way for you to cover. There's no way for you to go, oh, no, and I turned it, and it was just perfect. I got him right in the temple, and that's a punch that me and my coaches have been working on. There was no way to say it. The punch missed, and they just played it for the world to see. And Josh said it. Joe said, what do you think of this punch? They played it, and Josh said, I think that it missed. It's a very real thing, and the only reason I can even pull Josh making that comment over his fight with Gerald Strebent off the top of my head, it's the only fighter that I've ever known to tell the truth when your opponent takes a dive. Josh told the truth. The punch missed. He pretended to be out. Raise my hand. Usher him to the back. Off we go. I'll be back in 3 months. He probably won't be. There's the truth. But Tito has a sore head. The back of his head. Which perhaps it was that blow to the back of the head that took the chivalry away, that stuck the common law wife in the coach section to begin with. Maybe that's tomorrow's story.